Good evening, everyone. You are here once again with Richie Zamora and the Manila boy, Spanky and Enriquez.
Yes, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to La La Land or Laker Land or Chumamba Celebron Land.
Number seven, the number seven seed.
Number
I'm glad
seven
we're
seed.
facing Phoenix. I'm glad we're facing Phoenix.
Pare bibigay ni Chris Paul yan. Di ba BFF niya si LeBron James?
Ah,
Wala yan. Wala yan. Parang
tsaka,
ano yan. Never
I
gonna
don't,
happen.
I don't think Ayton is back yet, no? Si DeAndre Ayton.
Wala,
Or is
they're
he
too
back?
raw. They're too raw. I mean, they've been playing well. At most, my prediction for Phoenix Lakers is 4-2.
4-2, yeah.
Oh,
Wala, ano
bibigyan
niya.
nila para lang di masyado masama loob ni Chris Paul and for what he did as president of the Players Association. But in all fairness to Phoenix, Booker and Paul, this is a dream season. No one expected them to be here. No one. Zero.
Yeah,
Zero.
it's funny because someone commented, Chris Paul should make daw a show na parang Kitchen Nightmares. He'll go to
Okay.
an NBA franchise and then bring them to the playoffs. Di ba? Because
Ano?
he'll go to an NBA franchise and help
Oh.
them and help bring them to the playoffs, turn them around. Because
Okay.
every time for the past how many years that he's moved to a franchise, he's helped elevate them. Di ba? Even Oklahoma last year, even
But wasn't he
Phoenix,
supposed to? He was a part of a nullified trade around 5 years ago.
he was a part of the nullified tree. He was supposed to go to the Lakers,
Oh,
but Stern vetoed it. This wasn't 5 years ago. It was 2012 or 13 or something like
ganun
that.
katagal na ba yun? And then, so,
Kasi Kobe pa yan eh.
Kobe era pa yun.
Kobe era pa yan. So it was supposed to Kobe, Pau, and Paul. Kasi si
Wow.
Odom was supposed to go to, if I recall correctly, Odom was supposed to go to Charlotte. Parang Pau pa nga was supposedly part of that trade. Eh. Basta, if I recall correctly, parang, I think ang matitira was Dwight, Kobe, and Paul.
Dwight. Well, Dwight's having a good season, in all fairness. Good for him. Well, his second good season in a row, actually. So, good for Dwight Howard.
I was actually really against them not re-signing him. I felt that he was a great inside presence. True that wala siyang medyo antiquated na yung style niya, di ba? They need big men who can space the floor. But I do feel that as a rim protector, energy, toughness off the bench, he was good. He really provided.
And you forgot to mention free throw shooting.
Free throw shooting. And he had his head on straight. Diba? Oh, so I want to say hi to Richard. Do you then? Always
Hi,
watching.
good evening for the 5th straight episode. I want to say hi to One Gadget.
Oh yeah, of course.
Thanks, Jill, for making sure I'm not embarrassing myself on the podcast. And later on, I have an interview at 11 p.m. Walang tulugan. RX 93.1.
Ito naman, I want to say hello to Gemman, guys, who is quarantining right now. So medyo bored siya sa bahay.
Gem! Wrong timing ka naman. Dapat may lunch tayo next Wednesday. Punyeta naman to. Magpaano ka na? Magpa-vaccine ka na. Labas tayo. Sayang. I just sent him a message right before I found out.
Of course, the love of my life. They ever supported. Wow. If you look at the lighting right now, that was courtesy of Rina. She fixed the lighting.
I like that blue background thing. It looks like a disco ball.
Yan. Sabi nga, she researched talaga on how to fix the lighting. Binilan niya ako ng LED lights.
Oh, it's backlit. It puts my my violet, my purple Tiffany lights to shame.
Yeah, your Christmas lights.
Thank you, Rina. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, yun. Tapos I want to greet Eric Tang, president of Resto PH. A very happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy anniversary. It's we formed Resto PH around a year ago. And I was looking back through my old email correspondence, the old chats. The earliest chat we had concerning what eventually became Resto PH was May 12th, 2020. And we got together specifically because we were preparing for the end of the ECQ, which lasted for 2.5 months. And we never looked back. And Eric's been instrumental. He's been our leading light, our guide towards all the lobbying we've been doing, our discussions with government. And if your restaurants are surviving, if you're able to enjoy their food, if your favorite restaurants are still alive, a large part of that is due to the work of Mr. Eric Teng. Thanks, Eric. You're the best, man. Mr. President, I move that you be a president for 6 years. But yeah, Eric, congratulations. Eric, by the way, is the owner of several of our favorite restaurants. Genki Sushi, Mango
Yep.
Tree, Cucina Peruvia. So, and Kuraji, Sizzling Ramen. So, Eric, congratulations.
I was just at Mega Mall, and Rina and I passed by it, the Kureji, and we were debating.
Bagong-bago yun. Brand new branch. Oo.
Kaya nga but we ended up, she was craving for a burger, so we ended up going to Shake Shack, and then we saw our friend the Momist. So
Len de Guzman Altea. Oo. Parang namuti yung buhok niya. Hindi siya nag-ano.
Huwag sabihin. Don't tell her that, because she refused to take a picture with us for that same reason. And
But I saw it. I saw it.
And then here you go, blurting it out on our podcast.
Napansin ko. Next time, make sure Richie's Photoshop skills are put to good use.
Guys, I know you're not going to believe it. I do those pictures myself.
yung poster, ano yun? Air Supply ba yun? Circa 1980.
Air Supply, syempre. Ikaw nagsabi, Air Supply.
Sige, before we move on to the topic, I guess since we have to honor the greatest contributors to Mellow Touch, the most requested song for decades. What is your favorite Air Supply song? Meron yan, ha? Huwag ka mahihiya.
No. Here's the thing. I off the top of my head, I can't think of the Air Supply song. I can't think of an Air Supply song. But no, I can't think of the name. Sorry.
Parang hindi Pilipino. Hindi ba pinapatutug yan sa Cebu? National anthem natin yan sa mga beer house.
This is the funny thing. This is the funny thing. I was always complaining about it because whenever I ride a cab before, parang default, it's always Air Supply.
Yeah.
I remember now one. Two Less Lonely People. Tama ba yan?
Yeah, two less lonely people in the world.
Yun. I love that ending. Something finally went right.
Now there's two less lonely people.
May punto pa eh.
Oo. Tsaka yung right nila, parang Australia, right? Ha? If you watch a lot of MasterChef Australia, Richie. That's my action now. How's the Vinci mic today, man? Parang next week na ako. After watching 30 episodes of MasterChef Australia, I will speak with an Australian accent. Accent, Richie.
No one actually calls the barbecue a Barbie, di ba? It's really an American thing, di ba?
Actually, they do.
Oh, they do.
They do. Shrimp with the Bobby. Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. It's an American term, though, eh.
No, they do. They just said it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi now to Eric. Hi to Eric Yudorov watching over YouTube.
Good day, Eric.
And si Jeman sabi niya, he'll break his quarantine for you.
Ako, I will break my own. Alam mo palang dapat naka-display sa likod ko. Bilao para sa homebodies.
15,000 na bilao.
Ako, may nakalagay pa dahil nanakawi ko sa pansiteria sa tabi namin. May S, M, L.
Rina was showing up to me kanina. Because she told me, we're actually trying to look for a new couch at the moment. She was considering either purchasing one. That's actually why we went to SM the other day. We wanted to canvas, or should we just reupholster our existing couch?
Pare, mahal magpa-reupholster. Na-shock ako.
Ayun na nga. And then, so, ang nangyari is that, ang sinabi ko, babe, when I win the lottery, I'm gonna buy you a couch in Pottery Barn. Then she goes, bilao na lang. I go, bilao? What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Hindi ko nakita yun. Then she showed it to me. It's like, are you free? Her point, Rena's point was, siguro ba bebenta yun sa ibang bansa? See, sa US, sa may, not a tropical country. Diba? Sa US, Australia, sa Europe, or sa medyo mas western. But to the Asian,
sa mga Gen Z at saka Gen Y.
But sa mga western, sa mga Asians na sanay sa bilao, they're gonna go, dude, nabibili yan sa palengke.
Oh. But, in all fairness, I look at the quality. I zoomed in on the picture on the Pottery Barn site. It's a very well-made bilao.
But
I would buy that for $200 dito sa Central Market. Pwede siya. Reusable, di ba?
Alam mo,
pwede yan.
No, you were saying?
No, I can, you know what's the use for bilao? Pag Halloween, pinturahin mong shield ng Captain America. It's the perfect size. The large is the perfect size. Or kung feel mo si US Agent.
We have we have some our guest today. We already have someone waiting. Si Miss Wang Lee, watching from Caloocan, excited sa special guest.
Oh my God, we're so honored to have that special guest. Pero bago ko siya pakilala, kwento ko na yung favorite song ko ng Air Supply.
Okay, go.
Okay, that's Air Supply is a group from Australia. I think they're probably from Sydney or Melbourne, one of the bigger cities, composed of two people, Graham Russell and Russell Hitchcock. The tall guy is Graham Russell, yung mukhang pulis, diba? The short guy who looks like Joe Pesci with big hair and a really high voice is Russell Hitchcock. And I remember all this because I was a big fan, a dedicated student and listener of Casey Kasem of the American Top 40. And I was there. I was already listening to the radio at 99.5 RT, or as my friend North Andrew says, 99.5 RT. And I used to listen to the Top 40 every week. And one day, it was the summer of 1980, and then I heard this song, this really 8-octave voice, parang Mariah Carey. And the song was Lost in Love. You know you can't fool me. I've been loving you too long. And that song from 1980 is now, it's been 4 decades on. You still hear it everywhere. Everywhere. Diba?
I gotta hand it to them. When it comes to longevity, they created music that is timeless to a certain market. Captured nila especially dito sa Philippines. Sabihin mo walang umaamin na gusto nila ang Air Supply. But
inamin ko.
But pag plinay mo pag nag-videoke ka, ang dami nag-uunahan kung sino for Air Supply songs. Doon lumalabas yung katotohanan. Di ba?
So, Lost in Love hit number 1 for a week in the summer of 1980. It was followed by All Out of Love, which hit number 2.
Yeah.
And Every Woman in the World, which hit number 3. Every woman in the world to me. You're my fantasy. You're my reality. Hey. Yun. So, and before I introduce our guest, itong Air Supply, the only reason that they haven't been into the Philippines in 2020 and 2021 is because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But for around 15 years straight, every year, nandito sila. Every year, they sell out. Every year, they sell out. And they don't just sell out in Metro Manila. They sell out in Cagayan de Oro. They sell out in Davao, in Cebu, everywhere.
I gotta tell you something. I actually met them.
Wow, where?
When I was a child in Cebu. Because my family's business sponsored one of the concerts. And I met them. I had no idea who I was meeting. But my dad brought me when he met them. And
Parang in denial ka, parang hindi ka fan.
No, because I don't know. I don't even know if we have a picture somewhere or what. But I know that our pictures were taken, but I actually never saw it. But I met them.
But
I didn't get to watch the concert because
sayang.
we only got so much tickets, and then my dad and my mom, big Air Supply fans, then gave it to yung mga nagsama sila ng barkada nila. People who would appreciate it more. At that time, I was 9, 10 or something like that. So
Air Supply is the greatest. Guys, I'm not talking about Michael Learns to Rock. Yung Michael Learns to Rock, sorry, baduy yung mga yun talaga. But Air Supply, they really have good songs. They really have excellent songs. Right? And you are not, and I would say that you're a snob and someone who is not Filipino, who is in denial of your heritage, if you pretend not to like them. Or if more worse, if you deliberately say, I hate Air Supply. Because, guys, you don't know your music. That is pop music, well-crafted pop music, and the best love songs of the past 40 years. Air Supply.
Sila rin yan, Here I am, the one that
you love. You don't know these songs, but then you hear them and you're just singing along, and you know the lyrics, which is the creepy thing, right?
Exactly. Again, I would always complain before. Grabe naman tong yung mga cab driver, but every time I go in a cab, laging Air Supply, not realizing that while I'm in the car, I'm singing along.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining anymore. I'm suddenly lost in the music.
Yeah, you know you can't fool me. I've been loving you too long. Okay, introduce na natin si Air Supply.
Okay, ang dami nag-iintay. Si Miss Raquel Chua.
Dami naman.
Idol, Stonibert.
Buong pamilya yata ni Stonibert.
Magandang binibini, naghihintay. Hello, guys. Heart pa.
Wow.
Pwede naman si Loni yun. Makikita niya kaagad.
Belated 18th anniversary to Heart. This is Joanne Lim. Sige na, papakilala natin yung guest natin.
Okay.
He will help us sing, di ba? Kasi minsan wala naman tayo sa tono. Yan. Siya ang ating designated balladeer.
Right.
Pang-romansa espesyal.
Basta may party kami, ang KTG, walang walang gusto mauna sa videoke. So ang ginagawa ko, pumupunta ko sa videoke, at play ko my lady. Ayan na, titingin na kagad sa akin yan. Bibigay ko na sa kanya yung mic. Take it away, buddy. Ayan na.
Tsaka ang lamig ng boses. Nakakainis.
Naman. Pang-romansa.
Sa tono. Damn, man. What a guy. Well, please do the honors.
Okay, so everyone, I'd like to introduce you all to my dear friend and the man behind the food alphabet. And actually, marami pa siya mga vlog Manila Life. But he's known as the Kilabot of Binondo himself. Mr. Stonibert Lim!
Woohoo! Wow! Woohoo!
Yes, good evening, mga gentlemen. Good
brother?
evening, Spanish. Good evening, Richie. Thank you for having me as your guest for tonight. Actually,
not just our guest, our very first guest.
Wow. Okay. Well, so privileged to be the very
not
first guest.
Pressure, pero you are our first guest.
No, pressure na talaga.
Pero marami ring tumanggi kaya ikaw yung first.
Walang kasi pumapayag Ikaw lang yung pumayag actually, kaya first.
Because
but thank you so much.
Pati yung boses niya, ganda talaga ng boss niya, no? Tayo, boses ipis tayo, Richie siya. Pag yung normal speaking voice niya, parang sila Martin Rivera. Alam mo nung unang panahon, maganda yung mga boses ng mga singer. They all sound like Koreans, or Justin Bieber. But before, if you're a singer, a balladeer, you have to have a good speaking voice as well, modulated, like Nonoy Zuniga, who's this? Martin Rivera. So all of these people, and Stonibert's like that, exactly like that. Yung unang bigas, hi, good evening. So, natalo ka na. Diba?
No way. Spanky na, I've heard you sing, no? Iba ka kumanta. Iba ang hatak mo. Matinik ka,
Pare,
matinik.
hat ako sa mga tita. Tita, tangin, siguro mga lola na. Parang si
Okay.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Oh. So, how do we go about this?
Okay, so our topic tonight is, let me pull it up for everyone to see. We're going to be talking about our 5 favorite love songs of all time. Remember, guys, this is a personal choice. This is a personal choice. We are not claiming that we are the leading authority in music, just like how we are with food. These are songs that we that cater to our own personal taste. Okay, and so the reason why we got Abet as our guest is because the jockey king nga siya sa amin, and he specializes in ballads. Belter yan. Our resident balladeer, and we just thought he would be perfect for this. So we compiled the list. I mean,
So we have 5 each.
We have 5 each. And of course, sa'yo medyo umapaw ka ng konti.
Para kasi marami akong minahal eh. Ganun lang.
Okay, so
Marami
dami na
nagmamahal din sa'yo. Marami
Oo.
nagmamahal
si
sa'yo.
Stonibert, Miss Wang Li, tapos you also have Shirel de la Cruz. Wow, Abet, good-looking guy ka tonight, ha? Bakit
Pare,
tonight
ito yata
lang?
Oh, tonight lang talaga.
This is the highest rated episode ever of the Rawr Hour because of her.
Tapos
guest.
parang
So,
pumayat si Abet. Abet, are you on a diet or something? Watching, parang pansin ko rin, parang pumayat ka.
Malaking effect ng you don't really go out much to eat.
Okay.
Controlled ang kinakain mo sa bahay. Yan. Papayat ka talaga.
Dami mo kaya pinapost na pagkain. Dami
Oo.
nagpapadala sa'yo ng pagkain.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess the pandemic has changed a little of my appetite. I mean,
Okay.
you have controlled eats na rin. So, even though na maraming food na sa bahay, like, you get to taste the good food na lang and you're just full. Masaya ka na. Masaya ka na sa, I mean, you experience the simple joys of eating at home.
Yeah,
Yun lang. Masaya ka na rin.
it's true. Considering na the conditions, how things are right now, diba? Blessing na lang yan to be able to enjoy your meal. And not to mention, diba, all around you there are good places to eat.
Yes, paglabas pa lang namin, like, couple of restaurants already. So, just walking distance.
Kaya nga.
Yeah.
Richie,
Okay.
tanong ko lang, bakit tayo dalawa hindi tayo pumayat katulad ni Abet?
Yeah, that's precisely my point.
Oh.
That's precisely my point.
Bakit siya may disiplina sa katawan?
I've been asking myself that question for over 30 years, bro. And I still haven't found the answer yet.
And I still haven't found my diet.
We're gonna get to that band in a while, no?
Uy, sandali. Kayo dapat may ito lang, ground rules. Yung mga nakikinig sa atin, pag message kayo, dapat sabihin nyo yung favorite love song nyo.
Dapat.
Kung di ba sa Pilipinas, tawag na love songs, kahit singular lang love songs. Ano favorite mo love songs? Gusto ko love songs. So, sa karaoke, di ba? So, kung magko-comment kayo, pakisabi na rin. Gusto rin namin malaman. Tapos kung air supply, lalong magaling yan. Di ba? Hindi yung singer, ha? Hindi yung banda. The song. And Richie, Abet, although you are now happily married with children, I expect you to give a little background on your favorite songs as well.
Naman.
Oh, you can lie. You can say this is all about Joanne. This is all about Trina. I'm sure they're not listening. And
Trina always listens.
hopefully have a nice couch to sleep in.
Okay.
Pwedeng i-review ulit ni Joanne to after nung live.
I'm sure every word,
para mayroon siyang ebidensya.
every nuance, so every blink of your eye, lagot ka.
Okay, so we're gonna start off. Ikaw,
Una
we're gonna start off with Spanky's honorable mention.
Wow! Talagang ang galing, gumaganda yung mga presentation natin,
I have to apologize because nagloko yung slides. I'm using a PDF. Dapat may kanya-kanyang reveal yan but then
Wow! PDF, so we're technically advanced as well. Susunod yan, baka may Bitcoin na tayo, tsaka Patreon. Okay, so ito lang. Kaya sabi ko kay Richie, alam mo, masyado maraming gustong kanta. And paano ko rin research to? Hinanap ko yung playlist ko mula sa mga mixtape ko nakakalat pa dito, yung mga luma kong mixtape dito na hindi ko nabigay or nasoli sa akin or nabigay sa akin na mixtape. And let's go chronologically. Yeah, chronologically. Lotta Love is a song by Nicolette Larson. And this was the very first single. For the kids out there, single is a one-song disc that plays with 45 revolutions per minute or 45 RPM. It's two-sided. It's like what you hipsters would call vinyl right now, but it's a small vinyl, so only one song. And Lotta Love is a remake of a song by Neil Young. So this is a very 70s folk classic, but the way Nicolette Larson sang it, it's got a lot of love. It's got a lot of soul. And you know what, Rich, Abet? It's very popular on YouTube. A lot of people cover it. A lot of people talk about it. It's one of the best classics from the 70s. And earlier I was talking about there was one station that really influenced a lot of us who grew up in Metro Manila back in the 80s and 90s. That's 99.5 RT. And this is a genuine, true blue, bona fide RT classic. 24K RT classic. So look for it on YouTube. I guarantee it's something that's not dated. It's something that's so pure. It's something that's in many ways so innocent because it was the tail end of the 70s. It was the age of disco. But suddenly here's a song that comes out and it's just beautiful. Up to now, it's been 40 years or so since the song was released. It really holds up well, and I hope you get to listen to it. A lot of love. It's all over YouTube, guys. It's all over YouTube. Pati mga reaction videos, Rich, ang daming reaction videos dito.
Talaga.
Yeah.
Ako, yung pangalawa mo, I knew I just had to put this picture and everyone will know what song this is.
Oh my God. When was Torn? This was like 95, 96.
Yeah.
Probably 95, 96, 97. It has to be one of those years, right? Yeah. And Natalie Imbruglia was Australian, so she was a soap opera star back in her native
97.
97, see? Yeah. Ang lino ng memory ko dito. And when this video came out, I'm sure Abet crush mo to, Richie crush mo. Everyone that year, or at the tail end of the decade, for years, we all had a crush on Natalie Imbruglia. Right? And totoo ba yung chismis? Naging shota siya ni Ross?
David Schwimmer. Yeah. That's how I knew her first.
Oh.
Because girlfriend siya ni Schwimmer before Torn. And mahaba yung hair niya when I saw the picture of her with Schwimmer.
Damn.
And
para sa yung Giki.
Maganda siya with long hair pero parang okay naman. I mean, wasn't as striking as she was in the video with short hair.
Yeah.
Because she has this pixie-ish look talaga na, di ba?
Pati di ba? Abet, nalala mo yung pati yung sayaw niya dito. I don't think Torn is a love song in the air supply sense of the word. I think it's pretty much a breakup song. But everything about it worked. Yung una pa din, the extreme close-up. And then she was dancing. Then there was this tall guy, di ba? And then parang they were filming a commercial or it was a set. Yeah. Right? And then towards the end, then she was just dancing. Oh my God. Up to now.
The video really stood out on that music video. I mean, it's not just a song. I mean, the song really brings, it brings you the story of the song is very, malinaw na siya yung story niya. But how they presented the music video got more attraction.
Yeah.
Nagkaroon siya ng attraction because of that music video rin. Because even though maganda yung music, the song would be perfect with a perfect music video. Yeah. Which is exactly, it will come to your mind. And kahit na matagal na, like you said, it was like released
24 years ago.
Yeah, 24 years ago. I still can remember. Naalala ko pa rin ano yung itsura ng video, how it was presented, everything. I mean, the details were there. So kahit na hindi ko na i-review yung video, I can still remember what happened. Kaya isang tingin mo pa na sa picture na sinend ni si Richie.
Alam mo na, exactly.
Yeah, you would know.
Alam mo na.
Ang galing.
This is probably one of the videos I've seen most often. Up to now. Pag wala akong magawa sa YouTube, kasi yung pinapag ko sa YouTube, NBA shit, nagwawala si Steven Smith, recaps, and then when I run out things to watch, I just go, well, I want to watch Natalie Imbruglia today. Torn. So it's there. I have a YouTube, on my YouTube page, I have a playlist called Spankstastic. Yun, sila, yun yung mga crush ko lahat dyan, sila Natalie Imbruglia. Nothing. Torn. It's so nice. Ayun, speaking of coming from what Abet said, remember there's another song that you cannot separate from the video. That's Nothing Compares to You from Sinead O'Connor.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So it's just the whole video is basically a close-up of her face and they're walking around the fields looking sad. And then at the end of the video, just one tear falls down her perfect, flawless complexion. Ang ganda niya sa video niya. Then when I saw her in other videos, ba't ang pangit mo? Ba't parang di ka naliligo? Di ba?
Iba na.
Oh, but in that video, oh my God. Whew. All right, so that's my number 2, honorable mention. My number 3, well, this should have been, kung top 10, sigurado to. National anthem din to ng Pilipinas, di ba? Up to now, napakaraming remake. That's why I miss going out. Every singer worth his salt, every band in the Philippines should know this. Pag padala ka ng napkin na may nakalagay foodie, you better know it or God, get out of the game, man. Right? Hindi ba si Nina kinanta rin to? It was a very big hit, right? Ang lambing-lambing. But obviously, the original is from Journey's lead singer, the legendary Steve Perry. And this was one high. Ito, Abet, kaya mo kantahin to. This is really, really, really high.
No. I mean the chords when you go up talaga ang taas ng boses niya. Walang ibang level si Steve Perry.
Yeah. Because his voice just soars to the high heavens. And I have a friend, si Lian, who was my college buddy. And si Lian, para siga di ba? Pag may away kami dati sa UST sa college, yung kasama ko, resba ko si Lian. And one day, we were drinking here at home. And then, this comes on the radio, and he just sings it. And I was upstairs. Getting something from the refrigerator or something. Narinig ko yung Foolish Heart. Parang yung last chorus. Sino yun? Si Lian Baduy. Putya, hayop. And so if you can sing this and sing this well with all those soaring notes that rise up to the heavens by Steve Perry, well, let me hear you sing. Yeah, so that's my honorable mention, guys. So we move on. So
I have 2 that I wanted to add as an honorable mention. The reason why I added this was because it's a cheesy love song, but I love it. I love the opening notes because I feel that it perfectly captures what love at first sight would feel like. Okay? And this is actually Filipino. You know what I'm talking about, di ba? I wanted to mention that Gino Padilla's Closer You and I. Di ba? Has that opening, nakamute ka, Spanks?
Sabihin ko lang sana, we need to make an OPM edition.
Yeah, true. And I added Rick Segreto's Loving You.
Damn.
Diba? Damn. Those I wanted to mention because I know there are a lot of other Filipino songs, but more modern ones as well, more contemporary, But ako kasi Rick Segreto was a man who passed away before his time, and parang nabuhay na naman yung songs niya when the Jollibee ads came out. Parang nagka-renaissance, diba?
Don't know what to do. Don't know what to say, right?
Don't know what to do, and tsaka yung Loving You. Yeah. And then this one, for me, this one, I use it in my videos a lot when I'm trying to capture love at first sight or the feeling of euphoria in love or something. And it works kasi it always works. So to me, parang it just really captured it perfectly. I try using other songs, but wala, this is for me, it's the one that really captures it best. Eh. Kaya
Intro pa lang.
Di
Ano
ba?
na?
The first
Tapos
notes. Oh, exactly. Eh. That's exactly it. When you hear the opening notes, it's like you're staring at a girl for the first time, sinking in how beautiful she is and all of that. Diba? So that's why I had to mention it as a love song. I feel it's worth mentioning. Filipino nga, and it's OPM. So, bravo. Ang dami nagsasabi yung pumapayat si Abet, nakakaingit. Mystery time.
Huwag mo na nga guest ulit to. Masyado.
Okay.
Na-overshadow tayo.
May nagre-request daw. Let's Stay Together, revived by Maroon 5. Alam mo yan?
Abet, later. That's our closing.
Nako.
So, dagdag ko na sinabi ni Richie. My two most favorite OPM albums of all time would have to be Segreto and Ultra Electromagnetic Pop by the Eraserheads. These, I've had them on cassette, on CD, and various media, and I'm glad that they're on Spotify right now. The most perfect album of love songs, original OPM, all written by Filipinos, is Segreto, and it's on Spotify. You can go to Spotify right now, and you can look for it. And the playlist, this is the track list. The first one is Give Me a Chance. Don't Know What to Do, Don't Know What to Say. Angela. Then Come Back to Me. Then tapos may ginawa pa siya kanta kahit konting pagtingin, which became a title by FPJ and Sharon Cuneta. Loving, then Loving You. Every song here, wala kang tatapon. Ang galing. Amazing.
Ikaw,
I used to
Abet,
give this... Anong memory mo kay Rick Segreto?
Pag Rick Segreto, automatic. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to sing. Yeah. Even though it's just a 2-minute plus song, kung kinanta mo yan sa isang, kung manliligaw ka ngayon at kinanta mo yan sa isang binibini na yung ninanais, kung hindi lang mabot ang puso niya, hindi mo na alam kung ano gagawin mo pa.
Gusto ko yan kung may binibini kang ninanais.
I mean, that's the song that takes. That takes the cake. I mean, one of the best songs that you can offer. It's just not about the song. It's like you're praising, or you're basically admiring the girl with the song.
Yeah, revering her.
Yes.
Okay.
Ano yan?
Parang
pwede na rin yan.
Sa'yo,
Ala.
Okay, papakita
may nakikinig.
May nalista na, pare.
Okay.
Yung subtitle lang, Don't Know What to Do, Don't Know What to Say. Kaya gusto ni Richie yan, awit ng mga chope.
Ayan ba yan?
Awit ng mga chope. Oo nga, kaya nga gusto ko ni Rina, di ba? I can't say it, Reens, because I'll just sing this song for you. I'll make you a mixtape.
Okay, so we're gonna start our top 5. Now I'm going to start off with mine. My number 5 is Angel by Aerosmith. So
Kala ko Armageddon song, hindi pala.
Actually, naisip ko yung without a doubt, Don't Wanna Miss a Thing is the more iconic one, no? However, and it's the more videoke friendly one. But Angel to me was di ba I call Rina my angel? I mas gusto ko in terms of Angel. It's medyo mas old school pa na na Aerosmith. I think this is
true.
Di ba 90s or 80s na Aerosmith. So
you have to sing a couple of bars.
Oh, I wish.
No, all of us have to do that. Otherwise, parang minsan yung mga nakikinig sa atin, lalo yung mga bata, hindi nila, kung may bata man, hindi nila alam yung title, di ba? Pero maramang narinig nila. Pare, marunong kas kumantan naman di ba? And this is your genre. You're a rock star guy, okay? So you have to sing at least 2
Go
lines.
for it, Richie. Go for it.
Had
Go
I
first.
known, I would have chose something easy.
No, we all have to do this. Kaya hindi naman kailangan sa tono. Meron naman tayong si Abet. Si Abet na nasa tono.
Do you know this song, Abet?
Not really familiar with it.
Ay.
Hindi naman siya addict katulad mo.
Go, Richie, go.
Hirap eh, Steve Tyler eh. Di ba?
Kaya mo yan. Huwag mo nang taasan masyado. Oh. Sa refrain ka na kagad.
I'm trying to remember the lyrics. Hold on. You're my angel. Come and save me tonight. Rina's my angel. Come and make it alright.
Oh, ito. Naiyak ka pa kunyari. Nasa bulsa mo naman yan. You're my angel!
May yodel pa siya.
Yeah. That's so good, man. That's so good. That's a song I would love to hear at 2 a.m., you know, in a dark and dingy bar. Not necessarily a hipster bar. But that's what you'd love to hear, di ba? Kasi it's so raw, right? It's not pop like, I don't want to sing. It's a great song. It's one of the greatest ever. But it's very much a pop song. Ito, pare, it's a plaintive rock song, man. Woo! And pure Aerosmith. You're right. Yeah.
Okay, so next is Spanky's. Spanky's number 5 is
Yellow.
Oh. Explain.
Well, I had a girlfriend for some reason. What's her name again? But she was my girlfriend. And for some reason, whenever we'd be in the car, we'd talk about this. And then this was the time that the greatest version ever of this song is a live video of a very young Chris Martin, a very, very brand new Coldplay. Because this came out probably 90. This from the second CD. And there's a video you can find. It's called, it's on YouTube. It's live from Sydney. And it starts off, if you're going to be high, we're going to give you some jelly beans or whatever. And then it's the best live performance ever captured. And after that, noong una hindi ko pinapansin. Kasi yung video nito is actually a lousy video. If you look for the... Yeah, it was black and white. There was nothing yellow about the video. It was a very low budget video of what became a really, really good song. So the apex of the video came when it had become a worldwide hit and he'd come home to Sydney, to Australia. And no, hindi pala siya British. British pala si Coldplay, di ba? Si Chris Martin.
Yeah, British.
Yeah, but the video was live in Sydney. Look for it, and it's just all splashes of yellow. And he was so happy because it's in the bloom of the song. But you finally realize that, holy shit, I've made it, right? And the whole band was playing, and it was just so effusive and full of life. And you know, obviously, it's one of their favorite songs because when I finally got to watch Coldplay, iba eh, when the energy of the band, when this song comes in, it's of a higher level compared to their other songs. And when Coldplay plays, they do play, right? The energy is so high. Pero sa Yellow, iba talaga. Alam nila kasi, this is what really made. I mean, Clocks was there, all of these other good songs was there. But when Yellow came out, it exploded. And look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And yung lyrics, alam mo dati hindi ako lyrics eh. Parang sabi ko, love song ba to? Pero siguro love song. Hindi ko alam ba't ito Sol Yellow. Siguro, dahil dilawan ako. So, yeah, but so yung number 5 song, ako up to now, pare, pag panoorin ko live, guys, so if you're listening, YouTube, live in Sydney, Coldplay, look for it. It's the best version ever of the song. Best ever performance by the band and Chris Martin.
Ako, Spanks, I don't know if you saw it, but there is something on YouTube. Hanapin ko, I'll send you the link. It's them playing Yellow through the years.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from them. So you see him in 2000 when it was first released in concert.
Oh, I'm going to look for that. Yeah.
From 2000, 2002, parang the parts of the song pinagdikit-dikit nila. Their performances through the years. Galing. So
yeah, but
next,
remind you, huwag niyo panoorin yung original video because it's really ugly.
okay, next up, si Abet naman. Abet's favorite love song number 5 is David Pomerance.
Parang
got to
iba
be
ka talaga.
No, obvious yung age. Anyways. No, because I mean, David Pomerance is basically, part of the Filipino family na rin. I mean,
actually.
lahat ng kahit sino pang parents or lolo, lola, great-grandfather, great-grandmother, kahit mga bata ngayon, actually, I appreciate that they know this song. No, hindi wala walang pinipiling generation. I mean, even though siguro after 30 years from now, sa tingin ko nandito pa rin, pa rin yan. People will still sing this song. I mean, I got so attached to this song because if you listen to it, it's a very slow ballad. No, it really captures the essence of yung how I had with my relationships. I mean, relationships, no? So, I mean, because the song itself brings out, yung the magic on how you meet people. Because, ang swerte mo na yung makakita ka ng makakasama mo sa habang buhay. Diba? I mean, the one that, it's not, sabi ko kasi, it's not about, it's maybe destiny, but it's more of magic talaga. Kasi yung magic, it has to stay. The magic between couples, the magic between friends, the magic between people. I mean, just along the road, kung makita mo yung nagkatingin na lang kayo ng ganon, magic na ang tawag doon, di ba? Kasi hindi naman destiny nung tumingin ako sa'yo eh. Yung nagkatinginan tayo, magic na yon. It creates that special feeling, the moment, di ba? So, I mean, the song was part of the soundtrack of Zapped, the movie. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if you were able to catch the movie.
Now,
Starring who, Richie?
I was gonna say that guy kasi I think Zap was one of the first medyo naughty movies that I saw as a child, and that was
Phoebe Cates there? Ano ba si Phoebe Cates?
No, si Linda Blair.
Linda Blair, the Exorcist girl?
Oo, Linda Blair yun.
Sandali, parang mali. Zap, sandali. I should validate that.
Dude.
Wala, hindi ba may dyan, nag-show ng boobs? Kaya gusto natin lahat yan.
Maraming scenes. No, the last part of this, maraming boobs. But on the last part of the movie na, I think.
Scott Baio, who's now a MAGA guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much. Heather Thomas. Siya yung oh my God, they look so old now. Yes. Holy shit. I should have checked Wikipedia. They look so sad and old.
Yeah, so, sa mga bata, I mean, if you didn't get to catch that movie, you can search for it.
So, sandali, before we go any further, na-realize ko lang, Spanky, hindi ka kumanta ng Yellow, ha?
Wait, I'm looking for the lyrics.
Yeah.
Look at the stars.
Yeah.
Say how. There's a really good part of the. I'm sure si Abet can sing it better than me. Kasi pag nagkakaraoke tayong barkada sa KTG, ang sasalo sa akin palagi, inevitably, si Chucky. Si Chucky talaga.
I still remember that. Because nung kumanta ka, si Chucky got on their mic. And then kumanta si Chucky, sinabayan ka, your skin. Napatingin ka sa mic eh. Putang galing ko ah.
Ito eh. Oh. Kala ko, oh my God, itong iniinom ko. Ba't ito rin? Ang ganda ng mic, magic mic na to.
Ikaw muna, Abet.
Okay. Okay. So, pagbigyan nyo na pag medyo hindi nakapag-practice. So, Take me to your heart. Show me where to start. Let me play the part of your first love. All the stars are right. Every wish is ours tonight, my love.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got to believe in Abet.
Magic.
Tell me how Joanne and Abet they
Found each other.
Tyler,
Okay, nice. Okay,
In
next.
a world that's full of Skyler.
Okay, so me naman, my
Hmm.
number 4 is Crash Into Me by Dave
Wow.
Matthews Band.
Yeah.
Ito, when I first heard the Dave Matthews Band, the song was Ants Marching, and I was totally blown away because I had never heard anything like that. It was a
Yeah.
fusion of different genres. You had the saxophone, you had like a jazzy feel, you had a bit of a southern twang guitar, and you had this alternative rock type of vibe, and I was really blown away talaga. And so the first album, Under the Table and Dreaming, halos lahat, if you listen to it, walang tapon. And Crash Into Me was their second album, was just as good. This one, number 41, one of my favorites also. Kakatawa because it's #41, di ba? I made my office mate, millennial, listen to it. I played it on the CD, di ba? So it was there. Number
Mm.
41. She goes to me, Sir Rich, that's a nice song. What's it called? I go, there, oh. It's on the CD. She goes, #41.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, okay, generational gap talaga.
So
But
ang
yeah,
tawag niyo sa
maybe-
ano?
ano
Kumakain
lang?
ba siya sa hashtag burger? Masarap doon sa hashtag burger.
Yun. So Crash Into Me became one of my favorite songs, and Dave Matthews, the Dave Matthews Band, became one of my all-time favorite bands as well.
Medyo kaboses mo nga si Dave Matthews. So, prove it. Prove it.
My God. So medyo bigla ako na I have an ear infection, so sintonado.
Okay lang yun. Si Abet lang naman magaling na singer dito talaga eh. Tayo, kung ano na tayo, comedy relief.
Okay. You got your ball, you've got your chain, tied to me, tie me up again. Ginagaya ko si Dave Matthews.
I know, you're getting the twang, yeah.
And who's got the claws in you, my friend? Into your heartbeat again. Sweet like candy to my soul. Yun na. Trinity Rock.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
I'm so lost for you till you crash into me. And I come into you.
That's a good song. It's
Yep,
not
yep.
the typical. Wait, when did this come out? This came out right after the grunge era, more or less, no?
Right. Around like that.
Tama ba?
Yep. Because if a grunge
Kasi
was
yung nakadikit sa
early 90s,
sa brain ko nakadikit si. Yeah.
This is 96.
Oh, see, right? Yeah, tama. Kasi Nirvana and then Pearl Jam were very much early 90s, around 5 years before. Pero naalala ko kay Dave Matthews, parang ano eh. In my mind, ang kaparis niya palagi I used to hear all the time was John Mayer. So, even their styles were almost similar. Pero si John Mayer, parang maiksi yung dila pag kumakanta eh, di ba? Pakinggan mo yung Wonderland. Nainis ako, hindi ko favorite. Sara ko dun sa, ano pangalan nun? Yung isa? Sinabi ko pangalan? John Mayer, sorry.
John
Yung
Mayer.
Paris of Wonderland. Oh, yeah, wala. Para maiksi yung dila nun. Okay, so speaking of maiksi yung dila, what's number 4?
Number 4 of Spanky is With or Without
Oh
You.
my God. Ito na talaga. Probably in my life, this is my number 1 favorite song. And the memory here is we had gone up to Baguio and we had no money, as you will do when you were kids. But somehow we had around 200 pesos extra to spend. And we took the bus to Baguio. And we didn't know where to go. There was only one restaurant that was open 24/7 in Baguio at the time. And it was Barrio Fiesta, of all things, on Session Road before it burned down. And you're cold. You just had a 5-hour trip, a midnight trip from Manila to Baguio. You arrive at Baguio at 5 a.m. You're hungry, and you have it's your first big adventure as an adult. No parents, and what do I order? What do I order? Then I can't remember what I ordered, but I remember the song that was playing when I sat down, took it all in, breathed in the cold Baguio air. It was steaming hot in Manila, but here I am. And then this song plays, and then we were just stunned. We just look at each other and wow, with or without you. And Bono became iconic after that. And it was my bucket list. My number one band that I wanted to see ever was U2. My number one singer, of course, I wanted to see. I never got around to see him, the late great Prince. But I've really lucky that I've been able to watch U2 twice already, and they know in a very similar vein that when Coldplay sings Yellow, they know that this is the song that made them. Diba? I can remove all other songs from my playlist, but there's one song that stays no matter what, no matter how old we get. Diba? It's With or Without You. That's it. And it's a love song. It really is a love song. Because I can't live with or without you. See the storm twist in my anyway. Pare kasi dapat kanina kasi lasing ako eh. Kanina hapon. We were daytime drinking. So kung pinakanta niyo ako kanina mga alas 5 ng hapon, okay. Then I had to stop. You know when you stop drinking and you've got so much momentum and then now you got a little bit of a headache. Oh man. Yeah.
Hangover na.
Yeah, it's a bit of hangover now. But because I'm responsible for you guys, I stopped. But yeah, With or Without You, my number four best love song ever.
Oh, may request si Miss Joanne.
I can't live with or without you. Ito yung Mike kasi. Mike did it. Okay, from
Gadget.
and Oliver. One Gadget. Ganda ng mic talaga nila. Oh. Beautiful.
Ganda talaga.
Pang YouTube. Diba? Pero hindi niya mapaganda yung boses ko. So, I can't live. Yun na. Sige. Yun na.
Okay, so Abet naman. Abet's number 4 on Abet's list of favorite love songs is Everything by Michael Bublé.
Yes. Okay. So, what's the story of the song? Actually, when I first heard Everything from Michael Bublé, I don't even know who Michael Bublé was.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering, okay, it's a kind of a name that you would remember as an maybe it's English or something. But he's a collage of very good love ballads. But this is the song that catches me because whenever I hear this song, I always remember that how you treat your special someone, diba? Kasi pag hindi mo binigay yung everything mo, you're basically you do not love that person. No? Kasi, diba? Kasi nga, pag hindi mo maibigay yung sarili mo sa kanya as a whole, as in everything, then basically hindi ka in love. Ano ka lang? Yeah, you give it all. Kung magmahal ka, give it all. Walang kwenta kung bibigay mo yung kalahati sa iba. No point in that. So, this catches me. Every time, this song is also part of my wedding video. Hinanap ko talaga. Sabi ko, kailangan isama mo tong kantang ito kasi because I want this song, no? So, yung mga videos na wedding videos nung panahon ko, hindi tulad ng mga videos kanina parang MTV's style na, no? So, just a portion of it na parang MTV. Kasi ngayon talagang purely MTV na talaga eh. No? Talagang iba yung scale ng paggawa ng wedding videos ngayon eh. Those times were different. Like when you had a wedding video before, mga Betamax tapes. Like you have 3 Betamax tapes of that. As in yung buong simula nung preparation hanggang sa ceremony, then sa After, then the reception, ang haba nung lahat yung naka-video. So, ang haba
Betamax
tatlong
talaga, hindi VHS.
Betamax.
VHS na siguro. 18 years pa lang eh.
Sobra ka naman
Yeah,
Betamax.
sorry. VHS. Sorry. Nawala na tuloy.
Papagalitan ka
VHS.
talaga mamaya eh. Ganda ng hirit mo ngayon. Pinatanda mo pa si Mrs. Lim.
VHS. I still have a copy of it here. Kailangan ko nga pala i-convert to digital na.
Oo.
You should.
Magkaroon na ng amag. Hindi na
Baka
hindi
maging
gumana.
yan.
Yeah, okay. So, ayun. So, I mean, this song is one of my favorites. And I'm sure na marami ring would agree with me. Itong time na to, parang halos lahat yata ng video na napapanood ko ng wedding video, puro mayroong kanta ni Michael Bublé. So, yun. So, ayun.
So,
Sample na.
Sample na.
Sample.
Okay. Okay, let's start. You're a falling star. You're the getaway car. You're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day. And you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it coy, but it's kinda cute. Oh, when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend you don't know it's true. Cause you see it when I look at you.
Ayop talaga. I just want to say we have the perfect guest, man. Diba?
Thank
Kasi,
you.
I might forget to say this later, but he doesn't just talk about the lyrics, but he tells you why it's meaningful, not just for himself, but why it resonates with so many people. Parang ano nga parang Jody Mango. Ang galing.
Gawa na tayo ng radio show.
Pare. Tumawagin sa mga Tito Love Hour.
Pwede.
Okay. So, ako naman, number 3. My number 3, which feeling ko kakamot ulo si Spanky na nakalimutan niya to.
Oh my God, I'm sure.
Is Every Breath You Take.
It was on my, kaya lang I had to make a choice between that and With or Without You. Yeah.
So,
but that was definitely there.
Every Breath You Take. I think one of the first rock bands that I remember hearing is the Police, because of my sister and my cousin, my older sister and older cousins. No, plaka pa nga yung nila eh. Yung meron sila. They had Synchronicity, Ghost in the Machine, lahat ng Zenyatta Mondat, all of those.
Regata de Blanc, Atlantis de
Kompleto yan, di ba? So,
yeah, the Police.
And I actually like their songs, but when I heard Every Breath You Take, that's when I became a legit fan talaga and look back at all the other songs. Like, but okay, I like that. That's a nice song. It's like when I heard Every Breath You Take, okay, I wanna. This song is brilliant. I want to hear again what I've been missing out on all these years. No? And as you see, it withstood the test of time. In fact, it held the record for the longest in number one, no, for 8 weeks. I believe it was one of your choices, Spanky, that was the one that topped it.
Pero tama ka, alam ko 8 weeks to kasi nga Casey ang buwan ko. 8 weeks to.
It was it held the top spot for a long time. So
and the video, no? Speaking of video, ikaw, Rich, you're into film and production. Video here is so fantastic.
Beautiful lighting. Yeah, beautiful lighting. Considering black and white lang siya.
Oo, grabe yan. Yung biglang nandito yung ilaw, biglang nandito sa ilaw na, grabe yung lighting yan. Yung face ni Sting, oh man.
Right.
So
that's my number 3.
So may pagka-stalker ka.
Sample.
Let me put aside first my binoculars and infrared glasses before I answer. Okay, next.
Oh, kakanta ka muna. Ano ka ba?
Oh my God.
Sample.
Sting pa na lang
Sample.
yan, di ba?
Oh,
Ano
sige,
natin?
pahirapan mo yung sarili mo.
Yeah. Wait, I need the lyrics. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. It's, ano yan?
Sabay-sabay tayo sa refrain. Oh, Abet, nasa
okay.
baba.
Yun na lang, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Can't you see?
You
You
Belong to me.
how my poor heart aches with every step you take.
You may.
Invento ng lyrics, eh. Okay, yeah. So that
Yeah.
is my number 3.
Oh,
Now,
kaya,
Spanky's number 3.
yeah, great choice, Rich. Oh my God.
This is what, if I recall correctly, I believe it's what topped beat the record of
Probably.
of
I think this song is still number 1 now. It never left since 1993. Number
I
1
know,
pa rin.
I will always love you yata is the one that topped that.
It's actually the saddest song of Boyz II Men. But
Yeah.
ito lang eh, yung I had a girlfriend then. That obviously, I connect all of these songs with a girlfriend at the time. Her name was Catherine, and she was here on a musical scholarship, musical guesting because she really plays the keyboards very well. Pinadala siya dito ng Yamaha. So she was competing in all of these Yamaha organ competitions. She would perform in malls, and she was getting bored because her cousins, the three I think mas bata sa kanya. So I can't remember who introduced us, but said, Spax, marunong ka mag-English, di ba? Si Catherine, English ang English eh. Date mo nga. Saan nakatira? Malapit lang. Alam mo yung sa Araneta Avenue, Soen Building, dun sa may likod nun. Malapit. Geographic and desirable. Sige, so we talked on the phone, and I'll never forget this. I picked her up. She was having she was at the CCP or the Folk Arts Theater. Meron siya parang recital doon. Sinundo ko siya, and I think I told her during the course of our initial conversation that I had a nice butt, which I don't. I have a very flat butt. So, and she's from the States. She's from San Francisco. So, pag sundo ko sa kanya, parang nakita ko, parang naglakad siya, bumagal yung lakad niya, just to scope my butt. Then she said, "Liar! You don't have a nice butt. You don't got no butt." I like this girl. I like this girl. So it was after that I was hooked. So it was a sort of very intense 1 month together. But she had to leave for back home for San Francisco, and that's how after that I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. And and this song was the number 1 song when she was leaving for the freaking States.
Yeah.
Para hinatid ko siya sa airport, parang Jollibee commercial. Umiiyak ako sa airport pa. Ganun, may mga luha ako. And she was taking pictures of me crying. I still have them in one of my albums. Yeah, so, and we're good friends now. I'm sure she'll be embarrassed to hear this, but if you look through my Facebook, you'll probably find her. And we're still very good friends. And End of the Road, she knows this. That was my song. I'll hold you close till the end of the road. And it ended. It was very sad. We belong together. Know that. And it was also part of the Eddie Murphy movie Boomerang.
Right, Boomerang.
Which is one of the best movie soundtracks of the 90s.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Ikaw, ano nga? Tanong ko lang sa inyong dalawa, what's your favorite Boyz II Men song? Because they're very big in the 90s.
I like this. I like for Senti reasons, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday.
Oh man, yeah.
When they sang it for Kobe, no? Sakit.
Yeah.
And I like the older ones talaga.
Abet, ikaw.
Yeah. For me, it's I'll Make Love to You.
Talaga, bakit talaga?
Diretsahan na.
Suwabe talaga, Kailangan na. Di ba? Wala na ni Annie
Boyz II Men. Ibang Boyz II Men, they're like classic na talaga. I mean, maraming sumubok na gumaya, sa Boyz II Men, but
Mm.
never came
Yeah,
close.
nice song also yung four Seasons of Loneliness.
Yes. One of their songs as well.
A beautiful song as well.
Water runs dry, everything.
Na ano ako dito, Spanx, I was correct. This topped it became it was number 1 for 13 weeks. And then it
Wow,
was
really?
yeah. And then I Will Always Love You topped it. But then they reclaimed it, if I recall correctly, they reclaimed it with
I'll Make Love to You.
I'll Make Love to You, which was 14 weeks also. And then, but then they tied it lang. But then they had a song, One Sweet Day, is what beat it because it spent 16
Oh yeah,
weeks.
with Mariah Carey.
With
and that was
Mariah.
such a good song.
And then si
So
ano, si
I think
Despacito
Boyz II Men has
tied
the best sad songs. Wala na yun.
Then Despacito tied it. And then the one that broke the record was Old Town Road.
Oh my God.
I know.
I know. Parang yung
Okay.
Old Town Road, hindi man sumikat dito sa Pilipinas, di ba? Napansin mo?
Hindi
It
masyado.
was never that big here. Hindi talaga. I could hardly hear it here in the Philippines.
Despacito it was.
Oh, this question was
Masyado.
everywhere. But Old Town Road, parang I would have to go to Spotify to listen to it.
Yeah.
Overshadow
So,
ng Despacito.
Abet, kumanta na ba si Spans?
Konti.
Yeah. Oh, umiyak pa nga ako. Hangover eh.
Ano?
Oh, number 3, Abet.
Number 3, Abet.
Hindi na, tapos
All
na.
of Me. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Again, ayun, All of Me by John Legend. Well, this is one of the medyo late, the newer songs that I liked. Ang daming songs sobra for love songs. Ang hirap maghanap ng top 5 or your top 5 favorites. Sobrang dami talaga. But this song, even though ano siya, medyo late. Kasi kadalasan ng mga favorite na love songs ko is mostly 80s, 90s. Because feeling ko yung pinnacle ng love song era. But this can match yung kakayahan nung 80s and 90s na kung paano mag-present ng love song. Like Spanky, Air Supply, di ba? I mean, ano na talaga ang ganda ng hatak nung 80s and 90s for the love songs. Then lately, yung mga bagong songs ngayon, hindi naman sa not my type, but iba na talaga yung audience. I mean, the type of music that the new generation are hearing is really different from what we were hearing before. So this one goes back to the roots kung paano nila i-present ang isang love song. And this is one of my greatest love songs that you can hear. No? So ito yung pwede ko isama sa greatest love songs of all time.
So, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Yun. So, even though na siya, dami na ulit bagong love songs maraming mga bagong mga new generation of singers coming in, but John Legend, again, nasa pangalan din niya. So, magiging legend na talaga siya because of feeling ko of this song din. And susunod, marami pang gagawa ng mga mga bagong covers of All of Me. But ayun, hopefully tumagal tong kantang ito hanggang sa future generations pa.
I think what I like about John Legend, very siya, parang old soul siya, no. He
Yes.
may be contemporary, but he has the vibe of those great crooners of yesteryear, di ba?
I agree. True.
Before we go any further, just want to say shout out to our friend Raf B. Medyo na late ka, brother.
Oo nga, no? Late.
Glad you made it. Okay, so
Nalala mo nung dumating si John Legend dito, at kwento ko lang and how universal he is. It was one of the biggest concerts, and most of the people who went there went to the concert for one song, All of Me.
Yeah.
From all generations. But I remember I had my boss back then was saying, I'm on my way to the concert. Why are you gonna watch John Legend? Kasi gusto ko yung All of Me. Kami mga, hindi pa nga tita tawag sa kanila nun eh. Yeah.
Yeah, but I like his, actually, my favorite song from John Legend isn't even All of Me. I like, more, Save Room. I love that, Save Room for my love.
Pare, may pagka John Legend din yung boss niya. Parang, po.
Save Room is my favorite one. And I mean, but all I'm saying is that what I'm trying to say is that he has a whole roster of songs and very parang when the mere fact na siya mismo yung nagpipiano, 'di ba? Ang you can really feel yung depth ng niya, ng sinusulat niya. May hugot talaga pag kumanta. Galing.
Tsaka good actor, 'di ba? He did Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh yeah,
Jesus, right? Like,
guys, say hello to our friend, Mr. Timo. Big
hi,
Daddy
Papi.
Cool.
Wow, Papi is
Hello,
here.
Timo.
Kumusta na si Hopya?
Pinapatulog ni Mami Bets.
Pakainin
Para
mo si
mamaya,
Mami Bet.
gising na gising mamayang alas 3. O, Abet, sample na. Hi, Timo. Abet, sample.
Okay. So ano na tayo? Punta tayo sa may na lang. Sa may chorus line na lang. Okay, so para mas familiar yung song sa mga tao. Okay, so cause all of me loves all of you.
Wow.
Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me.
Yo!
Galing.
The man.
Thank you.
Okay,
Pero,
nice one, bro.
The latest John Legend song, his big hit last year, kasi ang hirap na, di ba? We all have our own playlists. Did you ever listen to Conversations in the Dark?
Not yet.
No,
Yeah, please go to Spotify. Well, if you go to the John Legend artist page, it's a number 4 and number 5 song. It came out in last year. It's really, really good. Pare, nakakayak. Sinasabi ko siya nakakayak talaga. Conversations in the Dark. It's so good, guys. Pakanting ni Abet next year. Rich, go.
I'll put it on my list.
Okay, so Richie's favorite love song. Number 2 is With or Without You. Okay, so
Wow.
this is my number
Bakit?
2. Actually, pinaglalaban pa nga ng number 1. Just like you, U2 also is just like Police. U2 was an influence from my older cousins, and there was just something about the bass line that was just talagang nafe-feel mo yung the build up and how beautiful the voice of Bono is, how it's a song of longing, diba? It's a song talaga of longing. And nafe-feel mo lang talaga yung urgency niya of how badly he wanted to be with that person. Not to mention song ni Rachel at ni Ross, diba?
Yeah. I'd forgotten about how this played an essential role in Friends. Huh? It was, yeah.
And the reunion is coming soon.
So number 2 for me is With or Without You naman. Si Timo wants to join in. One of his favorites is Beverly Craven's Promise Me. That's a good song. Beverly Craven has an amazing voice. That's a promise me, you wait for me. Yan, di ba?
Yes,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah, that's a
May,
beautiful
may,
song.
may cassette ako nun, pare. Mahal ang CD nung panahon ni Beverly Craven. Promise me. There was one more Beverly Craven song.
Talented ka daw talaga. Parang Stonibert. Ito pala, The Rock pala yung tawag sa'yo. The Rock.
Pare, alam ko na, The Rock pala to eh. Oo, may bago palang pangalan to eh.
May mga ibang pare ko tawag sa akin Bato. So mas madaling sabihin kasi rather than Stonibert. So
Oo nga eh. Okay na. Kaya at least unique ang Stonibert talaga.
So Spanky's number 2 is drumroll.
I could not ask for more. Diba he had another song before this? I'll be.
I'll be. That's right.
I'll be. And I'll be was a terrific song. It's you know, if he did not have I could not ask for more, I'll be would be the one I would probably remember him for. But this song for me exceeded even I'll be in terms of the sheer emotionality of the song. And you know, songs work best if you have memories of them with someone, di ba? And ang memory ko naman dito kay Edwin McCain, parang yung girlfriend ko sa Davao, si Alma, who was half Australian. So Australian Filipina. I used to go to Davao a lot for work. And there was a club that I went to one day in Davao, no? It was beside my hotel. Hotel Victoria ako nakatira noon. And I met I think she was at the GR. She was like the communications director or marketing director of the place. And she said, oh, and kala ko she was flirting with me. Hindi pala. Sabi niya, Spanks, I know someone that you'd really be a match for. And she's my friend. And this was like 11 p.m. na calls her friend. Saan nakatira yung friend mo? Eh, nasa downtown ako. Tika Buhangin. Saan ba yung Buhangin? Malapit lang yan. Mga 20 minutes lang yan. So, and within an hour, oh my God, this goddess comes in, you know, and you know nakwento ko to kasi she was a surfer before surfer was in.
Yeah.
So she had the super bronze skin, her skin, her hair was bleached almost golden, and she walks in wearing a white shirt, a simple white t-shirt and jeans. Pare, everyone in the whole damn club stopped and looked at her. Sabi ko, ito ba si Alma? Sinisipa ko yung kaibigan. Yeah, that's her. And I was lucky, really lucky that we hit it off, and we were together for 6 months. Matagal. Kaya mahirap LDR eh. Di pa nga LDR nun eh. But I was lucky also because I could go to Davao for business because I was putting up a school there which now called STI College Davao. And I had official business and some sort of allowances to spend on Alma. And I remember this, parang ginawa ko pa nun, wala pa ako CD player nun eh. So I had an old Sony cassette player, which I needed kasi, hindi, parang maliit lang kasi dala ko, bago ko sa bagong hand carry ko eh. Maliit lang, Sony. And smaller than a laptop, but it had a cassette player. So I would make a mixtape, and we would listen to my mixtapes while watching over the city lights of Davao. And her favorite song was this one, I Could Not Ask for More. And that was really, wow, up to now. When I say, sayang, she had to, lahat ng relationship ko yata ganun, maalis eh. So she had to go back to Sydney, where she's from. And I'm hoping that's why I watched MasterChef Australia. Maybe I'll see her there someday. Yeah, so this song is ever since has been for Alma. And up to now, when I remember this, napaka-vivid ng memory ko, yung going around Davao, going to waterfront Davao by the beach and getting tuba straight from the trees. It was really a magical time and a magical song. So, yeah, thanks for that. And you know, at one point she went to Manila. And ang pinakasikat sa restaurant noon mga 15 years ago sa Glorieta was CPK.
Naman.
So, yeah, so I took her to CPK. And yeah, everyone was just parang ang ganda talaga niya. Hindi sa nagyayabang ka pero it was the proudest I've ever been walking around with someone. Diba? Parang you felt like 10 feet tall. Ikaw na yung lahat ng lalaki galit sa'yo. Tangina mo. Swerte mo, di ba? And all the girls were just admiring her. Oh my God, Alma. Spectacular.
Are you still in touch with her?
Ha? No eh. No. Oh, yun na. Kaya nung MasterChef Australia, baka nandun siya.
Ang gusto ko, vivid na vivid talaga, no? I mean, lahat ng details natatandaan ni Spanky.
Yeah, it's like that, di ba? Para pag ano ko eh, when you are in that state called love, all of these things, it becomes a magical time, di ba? Everything, all songs sound better, all the food tastes better.
Oh, parang nakaka-relate
And you can, if you close your eyes now, you can still remember exactly what she was wearing. May meeting pa kami pinuntahan sa Intercon because she was modeling for some sort of pictorial here. And yeah, and she was very nice. She was super nice lady. Yeah.
Okay. All
so
right.
I could not ask for more.
Could not ask for more. Ready?
Oh, si Abet na lang papakantahin ko kasi pare masisira lang yung memories nyo.
Okay.
Abet, can you, a few lines? So,
Teka. Hindi ko memorize yung lyrics nun eh.
yun na lang, refrain na lang. Oh. Tignan mo na lang sa Google. Kunyari ko si Edu Martin. Yung first line yan, yung lying here in bed.
Nice
Listening
with
to the
you,
rain.
listening to the rain, smiling to the sea.
Oh, yun.
Okay. I'll try to remember the tunes as far as I can.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's start on the second then. And these are the moments. Tama ba ito?
Yeah. These are the moments.
Okay.
I'm alive when I'm with you. Di ba?
I thank God that I'm alive.
Ayun.
Nakakalimutan ko na yung tune.
Yun na lang. Could not ask for more. But it's really good, guys. If you are, ano yan, classic mala Rick Sigreto yan. Kung kayo ay sumusuyo ngayon ng liligaw ng minamahal niyo, kung pwede niyo mahalin. Yan, pang seryoso to, hindi yung pang fling, hindi pang Tinder. Di ba?
Kung uso pa ang mga mixtape, pwede mo padala to.
Ako, pare Spotify playlist na ngayon. I'll make a Spotify playlist to.
Tama.
Ha? Tapos makita niya sa profile ko, ba't ang dami mong Spotify playlist, yung yung pangalan? Ayan.
It's lying here with you, hindi in bed. Si Spanky talaga.
Lying here
Kinama
with
na
you.
kaagad.
Kasi
Bed na talaga, no?
Parang reality kasi we were lying in bed, listening to the rain. We were in her tiny apartment in Davao. Galing, Jesus Maria Joseph. Ang galing. I could write a book about that period in my life.
Look for the performance of Clay Aiken Spanks.
Okay. I will. I like Clay Aiken.
From a beautiful voice, American Idol. It's a bit different.
Yes.
Ready, Abet, ready? Hindi na?
Hindi ko na talaga maano yung tune. Baka maligaw ako.
Hindi na. Okay lang. Basta, advice, gagawa akong playlist nito pala, Rich.
Alright.
Actually, we should do a playlist of all these songs. Yeah.
Tama.
Then share it on Spotify, di ba?
Okay. So, after Spanky's favorite love song number 2 is Abet's favorite love song number 2. And it is Trisha Yearwood's How Do I Live?
Oh my God, I love this song, dude.
Okay. So,
wow.
Ano bang story ng kantang ito? I mean, it all comes down to one great movie.
Con Air!
Con Air. Walang I mean, classic na rin tong movie na to.
Yeah.
Marami pang, I believe sa mga new generation, marami pang hindi nakakapanood tong movie. So, go find that movie. Oh, yeah. I mean, bata pa si Nick. I mean, sexy pa si Nick Cage na, mukhang ano pa yung katawan, maganda pa yung katawan. May bulk pa, no? So, maraming kanta na you would remember because of not just the song, but the one that goes with the song. So, ito yung perfect na soundtrack. I mean, nung patapos na yung movie, biglang pumasok yung kanta na to, wala na. Tapos na yung laban. I mean, ang ganda nung scoring nila pagpasok ng katapusan na ng movie when everything was after the climax and Nick Cage got to finally see her his love with life. Ayan. Pumasok na yung kanta. Ayan.
Anong
Sobrang
pangalan?
perfect.
Di ba yung the first notes of this song come in when di ba may parang toy na bunny, may stuffed
Yeah.
toy yung anak niya.
Put the
And
bunny back in the box.
Yeah, so the bunny was like on a nasa street, it's about to fall into the sewer.
Yeah.
Tapos kinuha ni Nick Cage.
May cage.
And then the song starts to come in and then he sees his wife for the first time and his daughter. Pare, hindi ka dapat naiyak sa action movie.
Yeah. True.
Pare, iyak na yun. Even now, naalala ko yung scene, nangingilabot ako. Grabe yun. Oh my God.
This is the first time he sees his daughter then, di ba?
Yeah, first time. Tapos ang ganda ng wife niya. Oh my God.
Monica Potter.
And you're like so relieved because John Malkovich is dead and he survived and they ruined all of Vegas. But that's really good action. And ito para ito yung exclamation point. But all of a sudden, this beautiful song. Holy shit. Wow. Ano yun to? 97 dito? Was this 97, 96?
Ilan ba to?
Kasi
This was
magkasunod
98,
yan.
I believe. 98.
Oh. Sunod-sunod yan, di ba? The Rock, Face Off.
Yes.
Yun yung
The Rock, Face Off.
triumvirate ni Nicolas Cage before he went crazy.
97 yung ano.
97
Yung
pala.
97. I mean, this song has so many versions. There was also a version sung by Leon Rimes.
I didn't like that as much.
Yeah, but iba yung dating nung kay Trisha Yearwood. I mean, Leon Rimes has a very country vibe when she sang the song.
True.
No, so but yung version ni Trisha was very emotional. Parang feeling ko yung pagkapasok ng kanta. Pati yung how the music was created, the music behind the song, ang ganda ng pagkagawa. Sobrang different siya eh. So I like this version better than yung kay Leon Rimes.
I love this
I'm not
version.
I'm not saying it's not good, but I love this version better. So
Same.
hopefully you get to hear this song as well on Spotify. You'll get hooked, and after that, go watch the movie.
No, you know what? That's what I plan to do. I want to download Con Air just to. Well, I love the whole movie. Remember John Cusack was there too. I memorized that whole movie, but I haven't seen it in a few years. But I used to watch it maybe every year. I need to watch that again.
We have a visitor, si Miss Tina.
Ayan,
Balita
Jesus,
na yan na. Si Tim na yung nagpapatulog.
Oo nga. Shout out sa asawa kong nanonood habang buhat ang baby namin. Wow. Hi, Hopya. Tulog na.
Hi, Bets. God, I haven't seen Bets. I haven't seen Bets and Timo in a year. God, nakakainis.
More than a year na.
So annoying.
Okay. So, that ends the top four. No, now is our number one, starting with mine. My number one song, favorite love song of all time. It's funny because I was thinking of making it Pearl Jam's Black, but I realized it's not so much a love song as it is about loss talaga. So I didn't want it. Diba? I didn't want to end it naman that this, but at the same time, the one that I did choose is a little bit sadder, on the sadder side then, because it's about not being able to be with the one that you want to be just yet. So but the thing is, I just find the song so beautiful from the moment I heard it, and yun nga, it's one of those things that I listen to every at least once a week. I just decide to put it on
Really?
on YouTube, and I try to listen even the different live versions of it. It is, of course, I'm a Disney fan. It is So Close by John Mclaughlin from the movie Enchanted.
Wow, really?
I love that song. I love it. First of all, I think this guy's voice is dynamite. I'm really actually, I find him so underrated as a pianist and a vocalist. I feel he's very underrated. It's almost sad that he hasn't reached levels of other talents. But even though he did get this break, I guess it's maybe his songwriting isn't as strong because he didn't write the song. No, this was written by Disney for him. Alan Menken or something. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. Diba? So maybe his songwriting isn't as strong, but his piano and his vocals are really beautiful. So yeah, and it was just perfect for moment in the in the movie also, no, because you again you felt that longing they had for one another, but they couldn't be together. And just a beautiful song all around. It's kumakanta na si Bettina eh. So close.
At saka ano yan, pare, that was the movie that made Amy Adams. Crush na
Oh,
crush
yeah.
si Amy Adams. Hanggang ngayon.
And
By
she
the way-
really, nahuli niya yung galaw ng Disney princess, no?
Yeah, exactly.
In all the small camera, ginagaya ni Rina, I can't do it.
By the way, sequel, Disenchanted is coming this year.
I know. Excited for that as well.
And good for Amy Adams because her movie on Netflix now is really bad.
Wait, is it the one, the
Woman in the Window.
It's
really
bad.
Woman in the Window.
No, it's
Okay.
really bad kasi pinapangit nila si Amy Adams. Ang ganda-ganda ng babae niyan eh.
Totoo.
Oo, and then her role here is like she's a shot
Agoraphobic. Diba?
May agoraphobia siya. So, and she
Shrink
really
also.
tried to uglify herself, di ba?
Yeah.
But parang ganda-ganda ni Amy Adams eh. Pati sa Arrival, gandang-ganda ako eh. But her past 3 movies, pati yung Sharp Objects, pinapapangit siya. Yung Sharp Objects sa HBO. But bring back my glam, Amy Adams, right? The beautiful Amy Adams, The Fighter. Remember when she was there with Mark Wahlberg?
Mhm.
And what's the movie she had with Bradley Cooper? They were all gamblers. Jeremy Renner was there. That was really good.
Yeah.
Ang ganda niya doon, pare, di ba?
Mm.
But yeah, bring back my beautiful Amy Adams, Again, she's still beautiful.
American Hustle. Yeah,
American Hustle.
American
Hustle. I know.
Okay,
I'll watch. I want to watch again. Thanks, Richie, for the pati yan. Nalista ko Zapped.
Yeah, I love the songs of I love the one in the park. That's how you know. Yeah, that's right. How do you know that you love her? I love that.
Pero yung una kong papanoorin ko near. How can I?
Hindi pala kumanta si Abet ng Trisha Yearwood.
Pang babae. It's a girl song.
Kaya niya yan.
Mahirap.
Sana lang pare babawi siya sa OPM episode natin.
Yun. So Close by John Mclaughlin. Number 1 of Spanky next is
Boom!
Angel of
Mine. Oo. Ano yan eh? This is Alma's Davao Part 2. This was our mixtape. The first song that I mentioned earlier, I could not ask for more. Yung kasunod nun sa mix, I think that was the 3rd song. But the first song was always Twisted. I get twisted over you.
You got
Yeah. Sino na yan? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Twisted was her song. Kasi parang American style siya. She was into R&B very much. And then my next song would be this. So it would get slower and slower. And Angel of Mine was really captured the moment. And because we knew it wouldn't last. I think I knew at a certain point that it was a long distance relationship that's really hard to maintain. Not only because she lived in Davao, and back then, pare, ang mahal pa ng yung per minute namin sa mobile, pare, was 10 pesos yata per minute eh. Diba? Tapos yung text, konti lang yung characters, 140, wala pang That was around 2002 or something. So, this was her song, and she's still very much alive. But this is a song that really brings back all of those memories of Alma. Because she really was angelic. And pare pati lahat ng mga tito ko, pinsan ko, barkada ko, I brought her to a party, and my future sister-in-law was there. And when they all saw her, all their jaws dropped. See, who's that? Tapos yung binubulong sa akin ng mga dito, pakasalan mo na yan. Eh, sapat pala, pinakasalan ko na para ano na ako, Tito Spanky na ako talaga. Di ba? Tapos maybe I'd be staying in Australia. I would have migrated with her and I could walk around without a mask because there's no COVID in Australia. I love that country. Yeah, but Angel of Bayan, my Monica, one of the sweetest, most soulful classics of the 1990s. So,
Sana we can ask Rina to come up para siya yung kakanta. Babe, akit ka naman Come up, so kantahan mo naman yung mga babae. Angel of Mine. Trivia.
Sorry na, go.
Monica is the ex-wife of Shannon Brown from the Lakers.
no.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep, separated na sila. Pero when he won the titles, he was dating Monica. Kasi 2010 to 2019 sila magkasama.
Oh. Abet, you like the song? Are you familiar with this? I love this song.
Yes, I love this song too.
Ito, just to close. This was the last era maybe before when FM radio was still really the most dominant force. Kasi after this, nagkaroon na tayo ng mga MP3, di ba? Nung pumasa yung MP3, tapos nagda-download na tayo sa LimeWire, FrostWire, di ba? Mayroong file sharing. We started building our own little playlists.
Right.
So we didn't have to listen to the FM radio, the stations anymore, to get our fix. Kasi during the grand days of FM, the last great days of FM, we were all still listening to the same music. Right? Siguro natapos yung FM, the last heartbeat of FM, when it was still as influential as it could have been, was probably 2008. Tagal na. Matagal na talaga. But this was around 5 years before that. So, yeah. So, ngayon nga, kasi, di ba, lalo na, there are some kids now, ang alam na lang music sa TikTok. Di ba? Because TikTok has its own world of music and there are a lot of good songs there that you can't find anywhere else.
True.
Right? It's so different.
They make their own songs.
Oo, may sarili silang kanta eh. Ako, frustrated ako kasi naghahanap akong kanta sa TikTok. Wala sa Spotify. They only access on TikTok. So that's a good reason, Richie, for your channel. So maybe you can promote your channel now.
Yeah, I have 39 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
So, yun. So, Spanky's number 1 is Monica's Angel of Mine.
Angel of Mine. I love that song.
Okay, now, final one. Our special guest, his number 1 song, favorite love song of all time is Peter Cetera's Glory of Love.
Wow! Karate Kid!
Karate Kid!
Yes. Okay. So, I mean, this song again, siguro ang laking effect sa akin ng mga movies during those days.
I noticed. Yeah.
Halos puro soundtrack di ba? I mean, you get, while you're watching the movie, then the perfect song comes in. Yeah, ayun na, may kumakanta na. Si Bettina.
Bettina naman.
No, I mean, when the movie is there, then the perfect song comes in. Hindi mo talaga malilimutan na yung kanta. No? So it brings essence to the movie. It brings more meaning to the song. So yung tipong hihintayin mo hintayin mong matapos yung credits just to see, okay, who sang that song?
Yeah.
I do that. I mean, I'm not sure if may gumagawa pa ba nun or
Ako.
previously. Yeah. I mean, I do stick around to the end, not because of the Marvel movies to see the end credits. I see the end credits and look for the soundtrack. I see the song, I see the singers, and gusto ko paglabas ko, bumibili ako literally dati lumalapag after ko manood ng movie. I go to a record store, buy
Odyssey.
a CD. Yeah, Odyssey, Astrovision. Astrovision ba? Astro ba yun? Or I forgot the name. Pero I believe Astrovision,
yeah.
Astrovision also has CDs before. So, paglabas mo ng movie house, go straight. Hanapin mo na kaagad, tamang-tama. Diba? I mean, you get the CD. Ang nakakainis minsan is, meron pa yung time na when I got out of the movie house, wala nang CD. Naubos na lang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ako na yung bumili nun.
I mean, yun. It really gives great impact. And you bring with it hanggang sa bubuhay ka sa mundo.
Yeah.
So maybe there may be future songs that will come up, or maybe there's a particular song that will match your mood on that particular day, but every time you would go back to your basics. Papakinggan mo pa rin itong mga paborito mong kanta na it brings back memories, it brings back the feeling, yung kilig na hinahanap mo dati o na wala dati, babalik ulit yun. Diba? So, I guess magda-download ka ulit ng Karate Kid. 1, 2, 3 na naman, ha?
Hindi, kakapanood ko lang last year kasi when I was watching Cobra Kai, I had to watch Karate Kid. Actually, you just need to rewatch 1 and 2. Okay ka
1
na?
and 2. Yeah, 3 is
1 and 2. But Cobra Kai, but this Glory of Love was from Karate Kid 2, correct?
Yes,
When he was in
that's
Japan.
correct.
Yeah. Crush ko yun, si Tamlin Tomita. Sus Mariosep, napakagandang actor.
Ang ganda pa rin niya.
Maganda pa rin siya.
Tapos ano pala siya, no? May Filipina blood.
Oh, may Filipino blood.
Oo, kaya pala ang ganda niya. Hindi siya Norwegian.
Yung can you hear me, guys? Sorry.
Yeah, go.
Ano ba? Parang
No,
wala ka.
malinaw ka sa akin.
Okay, sorry. Okay, there we go. So you were saying, sorry.
Ayun. So,
sabi ko natawa ako, si Abet, nagsistay sa movie, hindi para kay Nick Fury. Nagsistay siya para sa soundtrack.
yeah, I mean, hindi na siguro, I mean, wala na masyadong gumagawa ngayon. So, people just leave, check it out maybe on the internet. Diba? I mean, but those times na nandun tayo, I even remembered one time I watched the movie again. Kasi hindi ko nakita yung end credits nung kumanta.
That's funny kasi at back then, you had no way to know talaga di ba?
Yeah, I mean, pag nag-scroll up na siya, wala na. Hindi mo na makikita ulit. There's no internet to search for it.
Right.
Diba?
Even movie trailers, you had to wait for it at 9 in the morning. Di ba?
That's correct. Meron
Diba?
I mean, naabutan mo yun dati parang every, I think it's RPN 9.
RPN 9 yata yun
Diba? It's showing the top 10 movie trailers of the week.
Top 10
diba?
movie trailers of the week. Diba?
I think it runs every Sunday.
Ako Sunday
lang
yun.
Sunday lang yun.
Sunday yun.
Ayun. So I mean, you don't, when you go to the movies, not for the you even importante rin ang trailers eh.
Oo, totoo.
I mean, I go to the starting movie, let's say 9:30. But daw 9:10. Gusto ko 9:10 nandun na ako. Gusto ko makita lahat ng upcoming movies. Ay yun ang hindi maintindihan minsan ni Joanne. Sabi niya, ba't gusto umagang mupunta na, hindi pa naman palabas yung movie. So,
yan ang maraming away. Diyan nagbumuna yung away sa mga boyfriend, girlfriend. Di ba?
Tapos nasabi si Bettina,
Uy, RPN 9. Wow. Ba't alam mo yan.
App yan.
Pagpakatotoo ka.
Alam mo si Bettina, siya yung nag-apply na atenista na humihingi ng 60K. Si Bettina yun. Gen Z.
80K daw kanya.
But yan, I use Shazam when I'm watching any TV show or streaming.
Yeah.
Pag kailangan ko, Shazam. Na-download, may Shazam ka ba sa app?
Yes,
Best app ever. Yun.
Medyo nga bastos nga ng iPhone eh. You can just go, Siri, what song is this? Ganun pa nila.
I never use Siri. Besides, I love the interface of Shazam.
Yeah,
there was before Shazam.
Shazam was a library for you of the songs.
Before Shazam, I think there was SoundHound.
Oh yeah,
SoundHound. You usually do that as well. Parang you listen to the song and mag-appear yung song and the lyrics as well. Tapos you can click if you want to listen on Spotify, Apple Music, or yun, andun lahat. Ang galing.
Alam mo, Abet pareho tayo. The only reason why I had never upgraded my iOS for years, like literally 3 years, until such time that I couldn't play my Shazam app anymore because you have to be on iOS 13.6 or something. And I was still on iOS 11 or 10. para in-upgrade ko yung buong telepono ko para lang magka-Shazam. Ganun ka-importante sa akin yung Shazam. Di ba? Oh! And then I lost a lot of phone numbers and pictures, but I have Shazam. So it's all good. Yeah. Best app ever ko yan si Shazam. Yan.
Ikaw, Abet, are there some other songs what are the other songs that you wanted to include the list pero wala kang honorable mentions eh?
One of the songs that strikes the heart then always for me is Someone from Depeche Mode.
Oh, Somebody.
Sorry, somebody ba yan? Oh yeah, somebody.
Somebody to love.
Yeah, I mean, iba rin yung dating nung kantang yon. It really sticks to your heart. And sabi ko marami ng kantang nawala na ngayon, hindi na masyadong napapakinggan, which is so many beautiful songs that are already lost in history. But sana magkaroon ulit ng something like this na parang people get to reminisce the best of the yesteryears.
Yep.
And they could appreciate it more.
Yeah,
Kasi
so you were saying, continue.
Yeah, kasi ngayon kasi parang nga naging TikTok generation na ngayon. Ang alam ng mga tao na katay nasa TikTok na lang.
Yeah.
So, yun lang naman. Nanghihinayang ako doon sa yesteryear songs, and people don't even listen much to the radio as well right now, unlike before. Kasi nga may Spotify na and everything, Apple Music. And it's just a waste that all those beautiful songs are not being played anymore.
Yeah.
Ako, I wanted to add sa Landslide by Fleetwood Mac / Smashing Pumpkins version, also beautiful. And from the yesteryear na sinasabi ni Abet, whenever someone, one of the first songs that pops to mind is such a simple love song. The message is so simple, and because it's straight out there, is I'd really love to see you tonight.
Oh yeah.
I love that song. So simple, but so nice.
England Dan and John Ford Coley, yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Which, based on what you said, this can be a series because there's just too much good music out there. We should break them down into genres. Like when we guess Chucky, si Chucky matanda na yun, so dapat best Beatles songs, di ba? Oo, yan. Oh, si Tito Chucky yun eh.
We should do it. We can do it by the decade. Might be easier.
Yeah. By decade, by OPM, it's too much.
Laki ng range ng music.
Yeah. So, Abet, pwede ka mag-guest ulit, ha? Pag basta ganun.
Sure. Anytime. Basta free ang natin.
Pero Glory of Love, di pa namin naririnig.
That's how we will close the show. We'll be played out by Abet.
Kumakanta na si Beth na naman. Nothing's gonna change my love for you daw.
Yun, isa rin yun, actually.
Hindi niya alam yung na RPN 9. Alam niya nothing's gonna change. Mario.
Oo, di ba? Tagalog daw yun, di ba?
Sinungaling!
You ought to know naman how much I love you. Okay.
Okay, so...
Yeah, play us out, brother. Sing us out. Yeah.
Wait, medyo mataas din ang pitch ni Peter Cetera. Ibang klase din boss na to. One of a kind voice.
Lead singer of Chicago.
Chicago. Before he left. One of yung songs niya, sobrang taas.
Yeah, you're the inspiration. Kaya mo, Abet?
Hindi ko sure kung kaya ko siyang kantahin pa. Siguro dati.
Medyo napalakas yung kain, so baka hindi na kaya.
Yun na, bumaba na yung boses. Anyway, sige, I'll try this one. Mataas no? Tonight it's very clear, 'cause we're both lying here. So many things I wanna say. I will always love you. I will never leave you alone. Mataas talaga. Hindi kaya.
I am a man who will fight
for your honor. I'll be the hero you're dreaming of. We'll live forever. Mahirap talaga. knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love.
Yun! Alright.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Thanks to our
Swabe
special guest. Iba talaga si Miyagi-san, pare. Iba.
Miyagi-san. Mr. Miyagi.
Beautiful voice. Abet-san.
Wax on. Wax off.
Okay, Rich. I would like to thank our special guest. And pare, talaga naging special yung episode. Salamat, Abet. Village mate.
Thank you.
Our first
Thank you
guest.
for having me.
And ang dami nag-abang na fans niya.
Oo.
Tama talaga
Maraming
yung dinatak natin.
Moral support.
Abet, baka may appearance ka sa radyo. Ano ba sa Bettina? O, matulog ka na.
Kumakanta na.
Ay, nako, si Mami Bettina.
Go try, pinapalakpakan ka.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kulang pa sa
Thanks,
practice.
Abet.
Wala nang practice. Anyways,
Abet, where can
thank you.
they find more of your songs? Dapat mag-YouTube channel.
Okay.
Oo.
Actually, I don't do covers. maybe we'll look into that since we're still
For
in
bookings.
the pandemic.
Wala pa na yan, for bookings.
Bookings.
For
Anyway,
your next Zoom meeting, Stonibert.
Ayun. Thank you for inviting me, guys. I mean, it's my honor and my pleasure to be the first guest
Yeah.
and of the Rawr. I'm so happy that you invited me as well. So I hope to be able to guest again, maybe in your future episodes.
For sure.
Of course. Abangan mo na lang. My friend ba yan? Si my friend ba yan?
Si my friend gusto magparamdam eh.
Yan, sige nga, patingin. Hi, my friend!
Oh, hello! Hi, Sky!
Gapo! Hi, my friend!
Oh my God.
Oh
My
my God.
friend, how are you?
Gusto niya kunin yung headset. Say hi.
Oh, yeah. Hi, my friend!
Hello!
Kanina pa niya gusto lumabas. Kanina pa siyang labas-pasok talaga na parang, uy, gusto ko na.
Gwapong bata.
Hindi na siya makapagpigil.
Ang laki na, no? Parang bilis
I mean, the pandemic, we hope, I mean, I haven't met Rain na rin. Nakita ko yung mga pictures niya. Parang dalaga na kaagad, no? So, yeah, I mean, almost 2 years, 1 year and a half na tayong hindi nakikita. Ang laki ng pinagbago ng mga tao. So, well, I hope that the pandemic will be over soon. Everyone get your vaccine. So we can go back a little normal. We can see each other again and have those reunions. So next time gusto ko sa isang screen na tayong tatlo.
Yeah.
Wala, di ba? Di
Pag
ba?
pag naka-vaccine na lahat, I'll be very
Dami fans si Sky. Saglit lang siya lumabas. Mga fans na nagsilabasan.
Ayun. So if apart from that, you can find me on Instagram at the Food Alphabet, also on the blog at the Food Alphabet and more. So more on food and Manila life for lifestyle and events. But we're mostly staying at home, staying safe. Yun lang. Hope to see you guys soon.
So any collabs with you, just shoot you an email and most likely padala sa bahay mo na.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You don't like going out?
I go out naman.
Depende.
Depends on the location.
Okay.
Very important. Because if it's very crowded, I would pass. But but if it's very open air, I mean, crowd is better than. Syempre, when you go to the market, it's a different thing. But when you go to very selected areas naman, they observe proper social distancing measures and yung temperature checks and everything. And that's good.
Yep.
Maybe we can bump into each other soon, anywhere. In the metro, right?
Tayo next week. Si Richie, malayo. Pero next week tayo.
All the restaurants that I've gone to, I've been strenuously practicing that And I gotta commend them talaga because they take it seriously. So good job. Resto.ph, good job.
Good job, Spank. Good job, Resto.ph.
Thanks.
Oh,
Keep it up.
meron pa mamaya. I'll be on at 11 p.m. on RX 93.1. We're going to talk exactly what you talked about the last few minutes about how we
Alright.
can make the restaurants recover and how we can all enjoy dining in or dining out again, as we say.
All right. Say hello to JC for us.
I will.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. This has been Richie, Spanky, and Stonibert for the Rawr. See you again next week. Take care, guys.
See ya. Thank you so much.
Yeah, bye.